Morgan betrayed Guybrush. Well, not really betrayed, just doing her job. Took over the narwhal and
While
has dragged.
searching for a cure to the pirate-afflicting pox of LeChuck,
And we
the
found it.
fates of Guybrush Threepwood and Morgan Le Fay are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn leviathan.
It's not that ugly.
Much to
It was a
Morgan
manatee.
and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossoms into a genuine friendship between the pirate and pirate hunter. A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive pox curing Esponja Grande.
And it cured
But
Guybrush.
Guybrush learns too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to the scientific clutches of the Marquis de Sange.
Well, she was just doing her job. I got no ill will against her. She did say that's her job, but she does her contract to the end. Hey, Specky. Nice leaflets. Yes. All the dialogue. Love it. So much dialogue going on.
28, 29, 30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit chouchou.
That's a lot of money.
Just as we agreed.
It had better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Where are you gonna
Don't
get?
embarrass yourself, Threepwood.
Back on the narwhal, I've got an entire kitty full of cold, hard IOUs.
Huh.
Threepwood, you grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
That was
Then you
6.
should die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science.
It wasn't 8, it was 6,000. They got that incorrect.
Finally, I've got this Threepwood. I've got the formula. And soon I'll have nothing left than life eternal. Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
I wonder if penguins are actually happy to do that. It's just a way of traveling for them.
What is this?
That's what I was
It's a welcome
thinking.
back party. I hope they brought ice cream cake.
They don't look too happy.
Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
No.
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What? No! No, come back!
This
We've been
cracker
served.
crunker's got a date in the court of pirate law. You test tube tinker and Talleyrand.
Talleyrand.
And then the scurvy dog will hang.
Who are you? Who was the lady? Never seen her before. Why are you looking all so worried?
After him!
Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
We'll just see about that.
What do you mean? She did her job. You got no reason to be angry at her. She's not your underling. You paid her, contract's over. She's nothing to do with you anymore. That's how it works. It's mercenary job. Once you paid the mercenary, job's done. It's over. Contract over. They're free from your services.
Captain Threepwood, having been found guilty of all charges, you will be taken to the nearest ship and keel hard until your ravaged skin hangs in tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been charged with anything yet.
Yeah.
You haven't? Where's that incompetent prosecutor?
Right here, Your Honor.
Stan?
Oh, great.
Ah, that's a beautiful Stan. It's beautiful.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to in flagrante his delicto. And there was a line in the washroom.
Belay your excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at Club 41.
Of course,
Priorities.
Your Immensity. Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
Hey, that's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4 heinous crimes.
I thought there'd be 3.
Firstly, that he did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured the beloved feline of local pirate elder, Hemlock McGee.
Hanging's too good for him.
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs, hideously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams.
Get him alive!
Thirdly, that he did conspire with one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
All about spreading the box.
And finally, that he folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine ex belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
Yeah, he did that to me.
What?
Captain Threepwood, having heard the grave charges arrayed against you, how do you plead?
Guilty on one charge only, I'd say. If I plead guilty, will you get out of here any quicker? Not guilty by reason of insanity.
I plead not guilty by reason of insanity.
You look pretty sane to me.
Sure, now, but any second I could start using monkeys as needle-nose pliers, or shooting myself out of trebuchets, or doing strange things with rubber trees. I'm crazy, I tells you. Crazy.
He's
The defendant will cease his inane histrionics, or the court will be forced to yank out his tongue with a rusty shrimp fork.
Okay, no insanity defense. I plead guilty. Will I get out of here any quicker?
Most definitely.
Great. Then I plead.
After the summary executions by keel hauling, hanging, boiling, and scaphism.
Scaphism?
Trust me, kid, you don't want to know.
somebody look up
Okay, then-
scaphism. Because I want to know what scaphism is.
These charges are stupid. And believe me, I know from stupid.
You would.
Captain Threepwood, you're out of order.
How?
I'm out of order. You're out of order. The whole mizzen mast and pirate legal system is out of order.
The defendant will shut his festering gob before the court shuts it for him.
Do it!
Sorry.
But he was doing a reference. You should give him points for that. Please.
I plead 1000% not guilty. Especially that last one about the ex.
Very well. Let it be recorded that the miserably guilty defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent your pathetic case?
This case have entailed trapping the victim between two boats, feeding and covering him with milk and honey, allowing him to fester and be devoured by vermin. Ugh. Sorry I asked.
Hey, Stan, why don't you represent me? For old time's sake.
You mean those old times when you swindled me out of a ship, stuck me in a coffin for 3 months, scammed my insurance company, and got me involved with high-risk doubloon derivatives?
Yes?
Sorry, kid, nothing personal, but I stand to make a bundle in legal fees off these honked-off Flotsamites. They really don't like you.
What a great friend Stan is. But again, then again, he's quite right. We've done nothing but harm his businesses. Besides, you swindled us at the boat. Although we kind of did rob the store owner to get the credits so we could get a ship. At least this... But still, Stan got the money. We didn't swindle anything. He swindled us. He gave us the crappy ship. Still made it to Monkey Island, though.
Don't you have some sort of public defender?
A public defender? In pirate court?
A maroon.
So that'd be a no, then. I guess I'll represent myself.
Captain Threepwood, are you aware of the old pirate court saying, the pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool for a client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I am that fool.
Fine! Your move, Counselor!
Here's your briefs, kid.
So, constant abuse, X-Class. Plaintiff's charge that the defendant ruined his perfectly good ex is suspect but plausible. Court hopes he's not just making things up. You're hoping that, huh? Totally made that up. Thigh crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club 41's nacho sauce makes proof of guilt difficult, but the court deems it unlikely that some other mix of fluids could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. Yeah, it was definitely Guybrush who did that, not something else that might have happened. Felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized, but court has seen far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of cash settlement. If that kitty moves an inch, this case is over. One ball of yarn and death by mauling. Counterfeit collectibles. Witness testifying in return for lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots. Their testimony is only as firm as their last bribe. Death by 8-sided dice? No, please, not the octagon dice. Defendant arrested in possession of tiny sea sponge, which he insists will cure the pox. The court is skeptical, but has confiscated the artifact as a matter of policy. Wait a minute, if somebody touches that, shouldn't it be already sucking out the pox out of them? Stupid sponge. Only works when it wants to. Defendant also in possession of an unremarkable winning ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. Not really, I would hope that I would keep it and use it to a ways of escaping from through glass and such. No. Okay. Yep, we got another.
I wonder whatever happened to my hand. I hope it's happy.
I highly doubt it. What a great start.
Could you read that last bit back for me? Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate. No, I'm not questioning your professionalism. It's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Anybody else want to know what the hell just happened? I love how the pattern on Stan's jacket stays in the stationary layer as he moves around. Excellent callback to the early games. Yep, that's how his jacket has always been. But you know what ruined it?
Sword of Lustitia?
Goddess of Justice, you illiterate swab!
What do you mean illiterate? He read it. If he was illiterate, he wouldn't be able to read it. Dumbass.
The Left Honorable Justice K.B. Popnecker. Lived on the bench, died under the table.
I wonder if these are like caricatures
The Right Honorable Justice D.C. Grosscup. 30 convictions, 0 acquittals, no survivors.
Like caricatures of the game designers. They usually do that with paintings.
Stinkbeard's Common Laws for Common Pirates. Laws? Pirates don't need no stinking laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution!
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few good laws right now.
Usually we don't use laws, we use just guidelines.
Looks like there was one whale of a fender bender while the winds were blowing out. That's why I always sail defensively and carry state arm insurance.
Armed insurance.
Why is it always an X? Why not T marks the spot?
Because it would look silly. Yeah, we're not gonna get those back.
I'm surprised Doro ever fell for that. That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
Not me.
That paralyzed cat is creepy.
Its eyes moved, so it moved already. Lurking bro, got you all day. Okay, thank you, Mikhail.
Hey, hardtack.
Defense will refrain from addressing the bailiff in open court.
Sorry. Hey, Stan.
No fraternizing between the defense and prosecution while court is in session.
If you want a gab, call for a recess.
Ah, of course.
I, don't know what to do.
That's why you should have a lawyer, you blithering blatherskate!
Sorry.
Look, Threepwood, it's pretty easy. You can call witnesses for any of the cases. Once they're on the stand, you can question them, confront them with evidence from the evidence table, if it's pertinent to the case, or attempt to confront them with new evidence that you've brought into court.
You'd best be careful about that last one, though. Nothing gets on me nerves more than a defendant attempting to clog my court with useless chunks of jetsam.
And of course, you can always ask for a recess so you can check your briefs.
Thanks. Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Is this a way for me
At least
to...
I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Break out of here, find a lane, and use La Esponja Grande to... Hey, what happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges, his property will be distributed to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs that I know of.
Then they'll be auctioned off at eBay.
eBay. eBay.
This bar looks pretty loose.
Knock it off, you!
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Aren't I entitled to some bread and water?
Bread and water? I pride myself on providing Flotsam's prisons with the finest in haute cuisine. Wait here.
This is gonna be
Wait
good.
here. Huh, that's funny. This part of the wall looks like it's made of pretty loose stuff. I wonder if I could dig my way out. Thought he'd never leave. What the? It's solid steel under here.
Damn. Can we use the hook on the bar?
I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been. What do you know? Guess it wasn't so loose after all.
Darn.
Hey, where's my dinner? My haute cuisine.
Oh, the prisoners don't get any food. That's for the guards and judges. Delicious, too.
Jerk.
If that guy touched the sponge, why isn't he cured now? Like I said, I already griped about that. That the Esponja Grande just wants to work when it wants to work. I'll be just pacing in here then.
Hey, guard!
What do you want?
Has this jail got any reading material?
I'd suggest reading your legal briefs. You might need them.
Good tip. I'll get right on that when I need something to put me to sleep. What's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here?
There's a bar right over there. All you gotta do is get released, and you can walk right in.
Oh. I want to see my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Trademark.
Fine. All right, Counselor. Judge Grindstump says you got 5 minutes.
That should be more than enough for this piece of scum. I hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour. I need to know how my case is going. I haven't heard from you in days. Not to worry, old bean. Think I can talk the judge down from draw and quartering to draw and thirding. Fraud! Guard! I'm quite done with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood, if it's the last thing I do.
What a show.
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood. I know those prisoners can be a rowdy lot.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Hardtack. Now, where can I find a good grog?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
I'm glad that Hardtack is so stupid that he didn't realize he just let out the prisoner. Stan's Courtroom Souvenir Emporium. What happened to that newsstand? Or the newspaper area?
Stan's Courtroom Souvenir Emporium? What happened to the Keel Holler Gazette offices?
Yeah.
The Keel Holler? That's old news, Threepwood. Get it? Old news? The whole Keel Holler operation was bought out and shut down by those bigwigs at the Flotsam Times weeks ago.
Oh, I bet Davy Nipperkin didn't like that.
Are you kidding? Old Nipperkin made out like a bandit. I heard he's getting ready to retire on his share of the sale.
And also weeks ago? How long a time has it been since the first chapter? I thought it was only days. Well, then again, there was that moment when we were looking for it. I guess it could have been a long time. And also, is that a Guybrush Threepwood doll or action figure?
Hey there, youngster. I know you're curious about the behind-the-scenes working of Stan's Courtroom Emporium, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to step away from the door.
Why?
Because that's where Stan works his magic, kid. It's where my dreams become reality. And some of my realities become dreams.
So it's where you're sleeping.
Yeah, but only until this souvenir business picks up.
What kind of souvenirs are you selling?
Stan?
Guybrush Threepwood. Nice to see you out and about, kid. Hope they haven't been treating you too badly in the Hooskow.
Well, there is a pretty scary-looking rat in my cell. At least I hope it's a rat.
Well, that's just swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make room for some paying customers?
No matter how many times I see it, I can't get over your jacket.
Do you like it? I just had it in for its annual re-stitching and de-rezzing.
De-rezzing, of course.
I'll see you in court, Stan.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
Also, I'm gonna check on the options because it sounds like the music is almost. I mean, I can't hear the music. I want some music, damn it. At least for me, it sounded like it was very quiet.
Stan!
That's my name, kid.
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be prepping for trial?
Hey, no offense, kid, but the day old Stan can't beat you in open court with one wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul my corpus juris back to Jambalaya Island for the full restitutio and integrum. Know what I mean?
Not really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Huh? What? Now I'm even more confused.
So if you're not preparing for trial, what are you doing out here?
Following Stan's rule number 1, ABM.
ABM?
Always be merchandising. People love following the trials of famous pirates, even B-list pirates like yourself.
B-list?
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless keepsakes you'll ever need to remind you of this month's Trial of the Century.
Trial of the century.
How are sales going?
Great. Celebrity merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to become a wind chime in the gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
Yeah? Well, I don't plan on dying today.
And I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for 20 years, but here we are.
Nice callback. Because it was pretty much 20 years when the first Monkey Island had come out. When this game came out. No, so he's quite right. You know, nothing sells more than a dead celebrity stuff. I mean, people still buy stuff that are marked after a dead celebrity, like Elvis stuff and such.
I know I'll kick myself for asking, but what sorts of trial souvenirs are you selling?
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold, the People vs. Threepwood collection.
Hey, a little me.
That's right, Threepwood. A faithful reproduction right down to the lacy garter belt.
Nice.
Hey, I only wore those once.
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Trademark.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I know. To be honest, your real voice didn't focus test all that well.
So instead, that Guybrush sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
What's that?
That, my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush. Using the power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal an infinite array of amusing and degrading hairstyles. Observe. What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings. This is what you get when you use shoddy Fat Island labor.
Ah, if you use Fat Island, yeah.
Is that supposed to be you?
None other. Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblend t-shirt, emblazoned with the iconic image of yours truly, a crusading attorney bringing his no-holds-barred brand of justice to Flotsam Island.
So you're a salesman and an attorney at the same time. How did that happen?
On second thought,
Say no more.
I noticed that you're remarkably free of the pox.
Nothing remarkable about it at all, Threepwood. Haven't you been paying attention? The pox only affects real, 100% honest to Blackbeard pirates. Now, I've been many things in this life. A salesman, real estate agent, a troubadour, stevedore, a ralphador, and even a brief but memorable stint as an exotic dancer to pay my way through law school. But one thing I'm not and never will be is a pirate.
Ah,
So you're just a swindler in other ways. Except the pirate.
Stan, about these charges.
Sorry, kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
But
La, not talking to you about it.
Oh. Fine. At least we got the toy.
it's a broken Draw a Beard on Guybrush toy. Looks like it's leaking iron fillings.
You never know when you might need some iron fillings around here. Especially to solve the puzzles.
Looks like someone's finally getting around to cleaning the carpet that got, stained during my bar fight. Looks like someone's finally getting around to... When I was a younger pirate, I used to lie awake on the deck of my ship and gaze at the seagulls as they majestically swooped and bobbed through the evening sky. And then they started pooping on me. So I stopped doing that.
Understandable.
Now that the winds are blowing in again, Flotsam Island is once more soaking up most of the pox of the chuck.
Isn't that a good thing? I mean, that it's just staying in one spot, not going all over the place?
That lamp is leaking oil.
Not just any oil, manatee oil.
Oh, that's not right.
Where did you come from? Okay, bye. Weirdo.
Snazzy. I still don't know what the 41 stands for, though.
That is actually a good question. What does it stand
I
for?
wonder if Club 41's changed its restrictive policies.
Probably that.
Guess so.
So no more...
Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy grog sprinkled with just a hint of sea spray and shattered dreams.
I will double your quadrupled rate.
Keep your gold, Silk Pants. You can't afford me anymore.
But you must break Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me. He is the only one who has the poxalicious strains that I need.
You're a little behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle. See?
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible when Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, is involved. And after I cure my wife and everyone else, I'll...
Wife?
Yeah. She was standing right next to me when LeChuck exploded, so the pox hit her pretty hard.
I want you to hunt down and capture this wife of Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey!
What part of non do you not comprendes?
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could possibly have the Threepwood strain of the pox!
Then get her yourself.
My dear Mademoiselle Leflay, I don't get people. I hire people like you to get them for me. And if you won't get them, then maybe I'll find someone to get you.
I don't like to be threatened.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, my phalange!
Huh?
What the?
Oh! That was a very, very bad mistake, mademoiselle.
Well,
Oh.
it wouldn't be the first.
Jerk.
Okay. So... apparently he has magical powers. Of some kind. There's more to our scientist than the eye meets. Yeah, good reaction.
Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano shots.
Me pleasure. These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses. Hewn out of molten lava. They can keep hot liquids hot for a week.
Woo!
Impressive.
Damn,
Ooh,
dude.
that's some hot grog on grog action. I'll just save this last one for later.
I'm glad we can just save it.
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it though? Ah, it was one of the few things I managed to salvage when I was washed ashore on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago during a bar fight. And pity too, what with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow night.
Darn. We need to get some darts. Oh no, don't look at the sign again.
What's that artistic abomination?
Ah, that be a painting of Flotsam Island's notorious jungle beast, painted by our own Hemlock McGee.
Hemlock? Really?
Aye, no one knows more about our legendary beastie than old Hemlock.
I think we need to know more about that. It's fascinating. Murray?
I wonder what happened to Murray.
I'm sure he's still stuck undersea. Yeah, there is actually... just like the pirate in Secret of Monkey Island, except this one's a bit more diseased. I guess he just couldn't stop partying. Ended up going in a fun way, I guess.
Well, that's a strange place for a sugar sack.
I keep it up there to draw away the ants.
Smart.
Ooh.
Not the ooh, smart.
Hot gooey wax.
Can we get
Hot
some of it?
gooey wax. Nothing like a little hot wax on a cold Flotsam night.
No idea what I'm gonna use that for, but at least we have it. Actually, it is playing like a rendition of the Scum Bar music.
Ah, this must be the screaming narwhal that my ship is named after. Creepy.
Well, it's a narwhal.
Now that I've spent some time inside these docile Don Juans of the deep, I feel kind of queasy about seeing their heads mounted on a wall.
Mm-hmm. Are you... something enough to take the something challenge? So, Morgan.
Not that I'm complaining, but why'd you turn down DeSinge's contract to hunt down my wife?
I may be a backstabbing mercenary, but even I have some standards.
Sure, now you have standards. Shame they couldn't have shown up before you, cut off my hand or knock me unconscious and drag me back to Flotsam Island.
What can I say? I'm complicated.
And besides, it was a job. Mercenaries cannot give up their contracts. They would lose all that cash money.
What did DeSinge want with Elaine, anyway?
You heard the man. Something to do with your unique strain of box. Guess he thinks your wife has it too.
You look uncharacteristically grim.
It's been one of those days.
Oh, I know what you mean. Betraying your childhood hero can really take it out of you.
Hey, that was just business.
Your business sucks more than the winds of Flotsam.
Sometimes.
What are those scary-looking drinks?
They're a row of Blood Island volcano shots.
They look painful.
You just drank
Only
5
the
of them.
first one.
Yikes.
You just drank 5 of them.
Think you should know that I'm still really angry with you.
Would it help if I bought you a drink?
What, so you can poison me? I'll pass. I noticed that you're without pox.
I'm pox-free. Tested on a regular basis.
Well, do you know why?
Probably because I'm not really a pirate, since I'm a pirate hunter.
Gotta like a pox that respects minor semantical distinctions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have even
Mark.
a scintilla of a guilty conscience, I could really use your help.
Listening?
Well, there's this trial going on.
So I've heard. Some guy was trying to tell me that it's the trial of the century!
Yeah, well, I could really use some trumped-up evidence. Or a few intimidated witnesses. Or maybe a well-placed bribe or 10?
You couldn't afford me.
Of course. How silly of me. It's all about the pieces of 8 with you, isn't it?
Not always. I also accept pieces of 9.
Pieces of 9.
Well, I can see you've got inner demons to wrestle with, so I'll just get on with my life.
Thanks. And watch out for DeSinge. That thing he did with his finger was unnatural.
Very. The Right Honorable Judge Wallace P. Grindstone. Okay.
Judge Grindstump?
Oh, please, no need to be so formal. In here, I'm just plain old W.P. Grindstump, owner and proprietor of Club 41.
Very cool.
Aren't you a little upset that I'm running around free?
Heavens, no! What kind of pirate town would this be if we didn't condone the occasional jailbreak?
Indeed.
What a remarkably progressive attitude.
Besides, it's not as though you can really escape the swinging sword of Flotsam justice. What with these blasted winds blowing in again?
True.
Ladies' night is looking a little, grim.
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out, this place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
Not to mention there aren't that many ladies on the island anyway. Voodoo Lady, Morgan, that one lady we saw on the dock. I think that's about it.
So you're really the owner of Club 41?
Have been ever since I won it from the original owner in a dart tournament a few years back.
Nice.
Poor old guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him, you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
Ouch.
I've been wondering, why is this place called Club 41 anyway?
You know, I don't rightly know. The last owner never got a chance to tell me before he succumbed to his dart-related injuries.
Forever a mystery.
Well, this has been a little strange, but I've got a name to clear and a pox to cure.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. We're gonna need it. I have no idea where to start from.
What's this?
That'll be Club 41's famous Flotsam Island Ladies' Night buffet table. In a few hours, it'll be spilling over with flaming chocolate cupcakes, barbecued narwhal horns, deep-fried petit fours, and all that other girly stuff that our swashbuckling lady pirates love.
Good for them, I guess.
Occupied!
Sorry.
That's all there is to this place. Darn. Well, let's go check around. What else we can find around here?
I almost feel guilty about this. Almost.
Oh, I got mad at the oil. Okay, so we can't go back to the jungle anymore. Fine, because I'm sure we don't even need anything from there. Can I do anything with the carpet?
I don't need a cup of that.
Oh, there's a prisoner.
Lou?
You!
Doro?
What happened to your eye? It looks really black. That's what I'm asking.
What happened to your eye?
I'll tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that phony Dark Ninja Dave you planted...
Allegedly planted?
Allegedly planted, I got a speck of dirt lodged in my eye. A week later, it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to cut it out.
Ouch.
Yeah, just Betty did.
Now I need a glass eye.
What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying to auction a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
You know, that day with the auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony against you.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah, that.
And yes, people, what you are seeing on his face is an empty eye socket. Constantly open.
I'm sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I've got a wife and scores of pirates to cure.
You're going to cure the pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I like that. All these poxed pirates are always making fun of me for not being poxed.
Because you're not a
Come on
pirate.
then. Let's do some business.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
I got a crate full of fine leather jackets back in my hold that have your name all over them.
No thanks. Leather makes me chafe.
Understandable.
Why don't you have your pick of my autographed sextants?
Ooh. Do you have one of those limited edition Vasco da Gama sextants?
Yeah, but you can't have that one.
Oh, what about the Ferdinand Magellan quad action sextants? Hmm?
Yeah, but you can't have that one either. On second thought, I really don't want to part with my sextants.
I mean, they're one-of-a-kind sextants.
I've got a line on a genuine Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate autographed by Dark Ninja Dave himself.
That is a very poor joke, senor.
How about I get you a glass eye for your eye hole?
That sounds interesting.
And it's a deal.
But
I knew there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere in there.
I want a really cool glass eye.
And what, pray tell, makes a cool glass eye?
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really, really angry.
Red. Okay.
I'll see what I can do. You know, I can't help but notice that you don't seem to be afflicted by the pox of LeChuck.
Oh, don't remind me. All the other pirates have gotten the pox, so why not me?
Because you're not a pirate.
Thought about the possibility that you might not actually be a pirate?
I am too a pirate.
Okay, you are a pirate. I'm sure the pox will be coming for you any day now.
Yeah, a pirate who collects porcelain power pirates. Did you go pillaging for them or anything like that? No, you went and traded them for something. You bought them from somewhere.
Associating with hardened criminals like you can't be good for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
Pirate my ass. Let's go back to the settings in just a second here. Yeah, total pirate scum when he just buys dolls all day. Let's see if we can get a glass eye from this guy. A lick-shaped lamp. Hey, that's a nice reference. Yep.
That's really, something.
Aye, isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype of my swashbuckling Susie long-lasting leg lamp. That crystal on top will glow for days.
Don't you think it's a little tacky?
Nah, pirates love this kind of stuff.
Also remember to put them in boxes that say fragile. I think it's Italian.
What's that?
You best watch your step. That be a puddle of molten glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds, but until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
Jeez. Maybe you should take care of that? Maybe we should take some molten
I better
glass.
get some of this before it cools. Warm.
Now we just need to find something like an orb, so we can make a glass eye. Hey, look, another seagull. Seagull. And how did you get over there?
Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
What do you want?
Don't tell me you're still blowing glass. Surely a dry cleaning business would be more profitable.
Ha! That just shows what you know, Binky. People are clamoring for Cryptdigit's unbreakable tubes. Clamoring!
What people?
Well, just one person, really. But he ordered a huge supply. Don't ask me why.
Why?
I told you not to ask me that!
I see you can make a glass leg, but tell me, can you make a glass eye?
Aye. But not just any glass eyes. Genuine imitation eyes made from the crystal reefs themselves.
Ooh, genuine imitation eyes?
That's right. They'll imitate the eye color of anyone they see. You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to set, and shazam! All new eye color. When you got a color you like, just pop it in your eye socket, and it'll stay that way forever.
Huh.
I'm intrigued and cautiously optimistic. How much?
Here, try out this defective one for free.
Effective.
Effective.
Aye, it's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject to capture their eye color.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my diary about you. I must have that leg lamp. I must.
Forget it, Skinny. I'm not letting go of a perfectly good prototype. She hasn't got a mark on her.
Well, sure, but hold on. Did you just call me skinny? I've seen skeletons fatter than you.
It's not my fault you associate with the obese undead.
But Tish.
How does it feel to be hideously diseased?
How do you think it feels?
Ugly, horrible, painful.
Bad, I'd say. Pretty bad.
You got that right, Missy.
Are you not outraged by this ridiculous trial?
Well, I'm just glad that scum-sucking Threepwood will finally be brought to justice.
Why?
I'm Threepwood.
Speaking of which, shouldn't you be in a holding cell or something?
We, get a 10-minute break every hour. It's the law.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll see you in your, pectorals later.
Yeah, well, the three of us will be waiting.
Great. Good to hear. Fantastic. Can we look at the bone? No. I wonder what he's up to. Weird oozing fluid. Seems like something else I need to pick up.
Ow! What the heck is Desinge doing up there anyway?
That is a good question that we will never find out an answer to. I'm sure of it.
Ooh. Sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of Threepwoods.
Nah.
The doctor is busy! He must be really busy if he needs all those exclamation points.
Like super busy. A lot gay.
It's Jacques, the electromagnetic monkey.
Huh. Wonder if we can free him from his predicament. At least I hope so.
Morgan left Mr. Winslow circling the island, just outside the reach of Flotsam's winds. Let's see if this'll work. Aha!
It worked. work.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
Yes! Is the monkey with us now? Yay! We have a monkey friend.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket. He's attracting all my change. His tail is a magnet, and I think that he's got mange.
Great rendition of your audition. See if you can stick iron fillings on the monkey. Or shavings. I don't think that works.
Whoa, that's one powerful magnetic monkey tail.
We fixed it?
It's a broken toy that's leaking iron flakes.
So we need to use that to make Guybrush's face different. Huh. Good guess there, Jace. But then again, it's a magnetic monkey, so... Should you have your cat in court? And also the cat is moving its mouth. It's definitely moving.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're gonna pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Oh, cute thing.
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks? How's Miss Grungy Whiskers doing?
Her name isn't Grungy Whiskers, you lava licker. It's Miss Pretty Whiskers.
How's the box treating you?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't really need that lung I coughed up.
Vestigial lungs are the worst.
Uh-huh.
I hear you may know something about Flotsam's so-called jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest thing you ever didn't see. A dark jungle god that walks the land only by dead of night.
Dark
right now.
jungle god.
Aye, 'twas said to live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses, until one day death ate some bad shellfish and out-chucked the jungle beast into existence. Ooh.
But if you haven't seen it, how do you know it exists?
Because it eats. To appease the beast, we've left many a fleshy sacrifice on the jungle altar. By morning, the meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Disappearing meat. Yep, jungle god's the only explanation.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would say. You should play Resident Evil 2 Remake. Well, I don't own it. And if I would play it, I would play it on my own time. Just to get reacquainted with Resident Evil 2 again. I mean, everybody's playing Resident Evil 2 Remake right now, and I don't like joining the mass group of everybody playing the newest game. I'm not that type of a person. I don't go with the masses. I am my own man. I play what I want to play.
Drop the charges and I'll spare your life.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without the sound of Miss Pretty Whiskers' delicate pitter-pat on the bar floor.
Oh, I'm sure she feels the same way about the delicate pitter-pat of your stumps. What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food? What's it to you?
Can I have some?
No.
See ya.
Apparently, Guybrush likes cat food. But also, hey Zuber Clan. Is the grease bottle still burning here?
Wow. That bacon grease is still burning.
Damn. Thanks for the 5 bits, Zuber.
I'll have to get it to look at someone else's eye before it takes on a color.
I wonder if I can get some grease.
I've just got to get some of this incredible bacon grease. There. Now my jacket and my pants smell like bacon.
Mmm. Alright, we got all of our cups full of stuff. Now what the heck do I do with them?
I could roll back to the Screaming Narwhal, but without La Esponja Grande, I'll never be able to cure Elaine. And if I show up without Elaine's wedding ring, she'll probably kill me.
Definitely, not probably, definitely. So can we use this on you?
Hey, Hemlock, mind if I capture your eye color?
What the what now? Hey!
Thanks. Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom. All's you're going to pay.
I'd be happy to pay. How's Miss Trashy Whiskers doing?
Trashy Whiskers! Listen up, Smucker Smucker.
Smucker Smacker.
My name is Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Come on, Guybrush, use the eye when he goes
See ya.
all haywire. I guess I need to set up the eyeball somewhere.
That paralyzed cat is creepy.
I wonder where I can set it up so we can get an eye color. Hey, Sharian! It's no heart attack.
Who
What are you?
goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Trademark.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
What are you doing on Flotsam Island anyway?
Well, after that series of misadventures on Spinner Cay, I found myself without a captain or a ship.
Sorry about that.
It happens. So I drifted for a bit before landing here on Flotsam. Now I've hired on as Judge Grindstump's personal bailiff / chef, creating all sorts of new delicacies for his nightclub. It's a bit of a dream come true, it is.
Cool.
So why are you lying about me in court like that? You and I both know that I never dug up your ex.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick old Hardtack up with one of them newfangled recording devices. Well, I ain't saying nothing about my case, except in a pirate court of pirate law.
Fine. How's the pox of LeChuck treating you?
Oh, it's not so bad. I mean, there is the incessant drive to commit acts of monstrous evil, of course. It's a bit of a drag on the social life. But my pillaging swing has never been better. So, I guess you could say it's a bit of a wash. Tell you one thing I didn't expect. The slaw cravings. I mean, honestly, mate, what's that all about?
Well, you never got enough slaw with your packet meals. That's what LeChuck could complain about. That he never got enough slaw.
I'd like to go into the jungle. I need to talk to a large voodoo lady about a not-so-large sponge.
Sorry, mate. I'm afraid I can't allow prisoners to wander out into the jungle. You might get lost or go into hiding.
But I'm not a prisoner. I'm the prisoner's attorney, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Well, that is a stumper, all right. But just to be on the safe side, I think it would be for the best if I kept both Guybrush Threepwoods out of the jungle until their trials are over.
Damn it. Darn.
Well, blow me down, Glassworks. Oh, now I get it.
Took you that long, huh? 4 chapters, or 3 chapters.
Look, an 8-legged alpaca.
Your fancy cryptozoology tricks won't fool me, laddie.
Damn, he knows about them. Gotta think of something else. Instead of cryptozoology. So... in Putty Whisker's mouth. Ooh, that's a good idea. Although I highly doubt that the Hemlock will allow us to get even near his cat. But it's an idea. And also, he's not really looking at the cat when he gets angry. There, we got the cat's eye now. Look there, a three-headed money. That's an odd currency. Why this camera angle game? Wow.
Nice looking, but not exactly wow.
It was wow to me. I mean, wow.
They say that monkey eyes are 99.5% the same as human eyes.
Uh-huh. Jacques Ambert.
That's strange. I could have sworn Jacques' eyes used to be a green, icky, hypnotized kind of color.
Only when he got zapped.
I hope this bubbling manatee oil was harvested humanely.
Oh, the
Grease
humanity.
is the word. Or is it the verb?
Well, both, depending on which song you're listening to.
It's molten glass. Inside a glass. Trippy.
It's not really a glass. That's more of a mug.
It's a cup of scalding science fluid.
Although it is a glass because a mug would have a handle. A glass doesn't have a handle.
It's an esophagus-scarring Blood Island volcano shot. It's a cup of bubbling hot wax.
Still wonder what I need to do with all those.
Stan!
That's my name, kid.
Can I see those Threepwood trial things again?
Can't get enough of them, huh?
That is the second largest monkey head I have ever observed.
Oh, we can't even get my catchphrases right.
Now, it's not observed, it's seen.
On second thought,
Say no more.
I'm like this the only one who we have seen to go apeshit with anger. But then there's also the judge, but I highly doubt the judge will allow us to just use the eye on him.
if Hemlock's telling the truth about this critter, it's got a stench that could peel the barnacles off my rudder. Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood, what can I do you for?
And get me out of jail.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
Brilliant! Will you be paying with doubloons, triploons, coupons, or Flotsam in fur shafts?
Actually, I'm a little light right now.
Oh, no problem. I'll start up a tab.
You will? That's so unlike, well, every place I've ever been in my life.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's not like you're going to skip town on me, am I right?
Set me up with a grogatini. With a twist.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We don't serve grogatinis anymore. The pirates kept gagging on the little porcelain swords.
Ah, makes sense.
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Ah, bracing.
Well, let's try out, Chase.
The eye only captures the color of other living eyes.
There's your answer.
What are you doing?
Capturing the eyes of a backstabber.
Whatever.
Morgan Hazel.
That eye color doesn't really impress me. Would you mind holding still for a moment? I think you've got something in your eye.
I do? Where?
Nope. Guess I was wrong.
Well, thanks for checking.
You're welcome.
Nice looking, but not exactly wow.
Yep.
Occupied!
Sorry.
Occupied!
Sorry.
How long are you gonna stay there? Probably forever. Oh, it is late, it's night. It is such a fright. It is late, it's night.
I don't want to dig my hook into that. I don't know where it's been.
So how do I get
It's Grindstump's ant-distracting sugar sack.
I need to know how to get that. Maybe Jacques can help?
One thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that you should never pull a monkey out of your pocket until the most dramatically useful moment. And that goes triple for an electromagnetic monkey.
Too bad we don't need a monkey wrench anywhere.
I'm not sure I want to leak iron all over that. The eye only captures the color of other living eyes.
Well. Alright. What about Stan's eye color?
Hey Stan, mind if I capture your eye color for posterity?
No problemo, Threepwood. Just as long as old Stan gets a cut of the reproduction profits.
Of course.
Sure.
5%.
Whoa, that really puts the spots in the old pupils, doesn't it?
That eye color doesn't really impress me.
Yeah, he's got the same kind of an eye as a seagull. Not a big surprise.
Say cheese.
Yes, it does smell a bit like cheese out here. Hey!
Thank you. Hear ye, hear ye. Having finally captured the vile criminal Guybrush Threepwood, the Right Honorable Judge Wallace P. Grindstump has been recalled from his summer vacation to adjudicate and pass sentence on the loathsome reprobate. A public execution has been scheduled for dawn in the town square. Sandwiches will be provided. BYOG. Well, at least there'll be sandwiches.
And grog.
Nice looking, but not exactly wow.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Trademark.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
I wonder if we can get the eye color from the judge. From Grindstump. Although I'm sure Hemlock is the only one we could get it from. At least I got the feeling he is the answer. I just don't know how to do it. I bank on you.
I don't want to show my monkey to anyone until the time is right.
Yeah, and also saying that you're gonna show your monkey to somebody sounds a bit dirty. Anybody got any bright ideas? Nice beard.
It's a broken toy that's leaking iron flakes. Whoa, that's one powerful magnetic monkey tail.
And now Guybrush looks like a devil.
I'm not sure I want to leak iron all over that.
I wonder if I can damage it. I mean, do we really have anything to damage it with?
I don't want to dig my hook into that.
Apparently we did.
Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over. Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it. Just get out of me sight. Arr!
This ought to help me get a leg up in the trial.
Cool. Now we have a leg lamp. Leg lamp with red boot-shaped burn.
I wonder how that compares to Catherine's burns.
How does that help us? What are we doing with the burn? There was that nacho cheese burn, right? So if we combine these, do we get that specific looking burn? Proving that he got burned with candle wax from the skull candle, not cheese. Now let's try the candle wax. Hot wax.
I wonder how that compares to Catherine's burns.
Oh, yeah,
Who
Catherine's.
Oh, it's you.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood.
I like it that he's so nice and calm when he's in the bar or in the club. And right here, he is like the most bloodthirsty pirate judge ever.
Just a moment, Your Honor. This reminds me of the time I kissed Elaine under the mistletoe, and a rotting corpse fell on me.
What? How did that happen?
That empty nacho plate is making me hungry.
I guess we need to call out a witness. Let's go with the... I guess it's Bosun Krebs?
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you
that's the
swear
lady.
on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Machi machi.
Aye, that takes me back.
Ooh.
Bailiff, supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
Well, now we have a sketch of it.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
It's the shape of a skull and bones. And what we have is like a parrot.
No match here.
So... hot grease. I mean, if it was, you know, if it was like cheese, it's greasy. That looks like a skull and bones, right? Can't really tell.
No match here.
Okay. I mean, that's like half of the skull there. There it is. Perfect. Even the perfect color.
Bingo. Looks like Captain Catherine's case is not so good after all.
Mysterious caustic fluid and hot wax was the, combination.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this foolish scheme.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Nope. Sorry.
Kate
I'm on a
capsized?
blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor?
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of Krebs versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. Knock it off, you lot!
It's one down. 3 to go. Okay, let's ask for another witness.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden, this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all...
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
Wow. What a story. And also, you don't use like an X like this to mark a...
Mr. Hardtack, you say your ex was ruined when I allegedly dug it up.
I?
It looks pretty good to me.
Oops. Oh. Okay, so it's broken. Gotcha.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Need to figure this out. Maybe call another witness and see their story.
Your Honor, I'd like to approach the bench.
Denied! No one approaches my bench!
Okay.
I object
To what?
to this trial, to your hat, to the way my beard's itching. I also object to the way that guy's looking at me, and to this hook, and...
Captain Threepwood! You will cease your foolish distractions before we come down and cease them for you!
Hot damn.
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha!
Perfect. Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Right! Where were we?
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may return to your duties, bailiff.
Alright, let's ask, like, Hemlock and someone else.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that? Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was blotchy black peach fuzz. Just let me at him.
Damn.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee, Eddie did.
In the...
And
what?
how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear's paralyzed with fear. I have to feed her through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers. Oh, my poor little Pretty.
Pretty Whiskers.
Your witness, kid.
Jump, girl. Go to your master.
Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Captain Threepwood, quit tormenting Ensign McGee's cat and get on with your case! Assuming you have one.
It was a good effort there, Guybrush.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may step down, Ensign McGee.
Yeah, let's try to feed one of them. Oh. Maybe the monkey will help us here.
One thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that you should never...
Okay. Iron filings.
Oh, it can't be that easy.
We need to put the iron filings into the cat food. And he feeds it to the cat, and then we use the monkey. That's how we do it. We need to get outside. We need to get the eye for Doro and then do that stuff that I just said.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain
Aye, aye, Your...
The X is going to be the hardest. I'm sure of it.
Hey, guard.
What do you want?
I want to see...
Again?
There we go.
Not getting any smarter.
Good for us. Alright, Joaquin. Here's your... Actually, what does Guybrush say about it?
That's one creepy pox-filled eye.
I hope it doesn't give him the pox. Use the magnets on the iron in the cat's blood. Yep. We're gonna give him a good iron filling.
Doro?
Do you have it?
One nigh indestructible glass eye. Pox-colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing.
Achis Santo Pica and Santa Fe! Ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptdigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? How'd you smuggle this into here?
In my, let's say, mouth.
The usual way. This Resident Evil 2 remake looks really good, doesn't it? It's freaking awesome. Just like playing the original Resident Evil 2.
I better get back into court and introduce this disturbingly moist map into evidence.
It's still moist. Ugh.
Who go?
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in...
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
his grog, Captain.
Yeah. Let's call in Joaquin Doro.
I'd like to call Joaquin Vicente de Mera Alfonso de Oro. to the stand.
Thank you for the follow, Bruce.
Do
Oh,
you
thank you very
swear on
much.
Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See?
Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine, a counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Don't you mean g'day, Bruce? Alright, so he's told us to represent with this map. Or present this map to him.
Captain D'Oro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it.
But
Shut your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chumhole!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirate's treasure map.
Who's
but I
that?
have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
It was...
hey, would you look at that? I've misfiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin D'Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of Porcelain Power Pirates versus D'Oro, D'Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
All this justice? Where's the hangings?
Not gonna
You
happen.
want hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs!
What are you looking at? Alright, so that's 2 down. 2 to go. The X is going to be tough. I'm sure of it. Well, let's get outside again.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff, please.
Hey, guard. What the... What? Not getting any...
And we're not getting any younger. So let's continue on to try to feed these iron fillings to the cat.
That looks unappetizing.
Stay away from Miss Pretty Whiskers' food, you fiend.
Your cat eats that? I thought she was paralyzed.
She is. I have to feed it to her through a straw.
I thought you said a tube.
Hey, look! A 5-headed bonobo!
Ooh.
What? I didn't see nothing.
Sorry, must have been a weather balloon.
Yet again, a weather balloon. They always look the same. All weather balloons look like animals, don't they? I mean, some weather balloons can be like animal balloons. You never know. Test them when they go up into the sky.
Who go? Oh.
I'd like to...
All right. The Pirate Court of...
Yes, yes, get on with it.
Yes, yes.
I'd like to call Hemlock...
I'm right here.
That was fast.
I'd like to
I'm
remind...
still under oath.
All right, let's get this cat dancing like a cat.
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate,
Trademark.
that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. But I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey.
What? Objection. There's no evidence of monkey play here.
No? Let's ask the victim.
Miss Pretty Whiskers.
See? Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, come back. We'll get our revenge together.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam finds in favor of the defendant, Guybrush Threepwood.
Judge, get him with the pox.
Don't make me send the bailiff up there.
One more. How the hell am I gonna say? This is gonna be a tough one.
Just a moment, Your Honor. I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack back to the stand.
Oh, goody!
Bailiff, I'd like to remind you that you're still under oath.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
I have no more questions for this witness, Your Honor.
You may return to your duty.
I'm gonna try out something.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Trademark.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do. Captain Threepwood, where were you on the night of August 15th? I was on a date with your wife. Why, you... You're dead, Threepwood!
I will have order in my court, or so help me, I will shove this gavel down your stinking windpipe!
Hot damn. So there are a lot of ways to make him angry, huh? Wabba wabba wabba.
Right! Where were we?
Your Honor, I'd like to call a...
Bailiff!
Aye, aye!
So how do we go about
Hey,
this
guard!
X?
What? Not getting any smart.
Yeah, but I'm getting dumber.
Who go?
So why are you lying about me in court like that? You and I both know that I never dug up your ex.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick old Hardtack up with one of them newfangled
Fine.
Court hopes he's not just picking things up. Uh-huh. Want a leg?
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
Just pushing on him about it in court won't do. No? He seems to be very hard-headed about it. He just won't give up. I wonder if I need the sugar for something here. Or maybe it's for later. Then again, we could just keep on pushing on him in court. See if that works.
Like,
Oh, the pirate...
Yes, yes!
I'd like to call...
Oh, good!
Bailiff!
Aye, aye!
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir!
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
Yeah,
Why?
that was it.
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job.
All right, he's dumb.
Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste!
Oh!
Ooh, it's delightful.
And he likes it, of course. Not embarrassed. He's
Let's
so
see
dumb!
here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
No execution
Shivery
today.
timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted paper.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam.
Oh, God.
How do you plead?
Well, kinda we are guilty to that. Not guilty?
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
Pox is a lie, mastication isn't so bad, isn't my fault.
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Kaflut. Off the rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the voodoo lady's ingredients, and then LeChuck turned into a human, and all this voodoo went boom, and... well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Disgusting pacing it was.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
I didn't see it
I
still.
won that ship, fair and square.
Yeah.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the cloud of pox. What a coincidence. And yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called rock of gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
Plenty.
I do. She's...
Right at the door. Yup.
Wonder Bunny.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sucking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Lane, less plunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you,
Oh,
silly.
boy.
Ah, to finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal? Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty blade!
Oh great, she's going after Morgan.
My witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
Well, she's not really
Aye, aye,
herself.
sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the brig.
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that. She
Ow!
might... Oof. Take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, I went to Club 41 to hand this summons to your better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Oh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
Right. That's gonna be easy. Especially when we're in the brig. Can't let us out for a second. Oh, we can just walk out. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm gonna go see if the local doctor can fix me jawbone.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. He's just gonna lob it off, and then you don't want to have a jaw anymore. Maybe just lobotomize you. Seems Ladies' Night is a hit. Big hit.
Ladies' Night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind.
And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
Damn. Scrap of paper. That must be the,
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
Sounds delightful.
Seems simple enough. The only way to drag Elaine into court is to get this voodoo summons into her hands.
Well, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Oh.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
It's nice to see one female pirate in this bar isn't a fight-crazed wackadoodle.
Oh, I am. I'm just loading up on carbs before joining the fight. Doesn't pay to have a sugar drop in the middle of one of these things, you know.
Sugar drop, huh?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Well...
Tell me, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
There it is.
Yikes!
I wonder if Elaine learned all that fighting from Guybrush. Where did that sack of... there it is.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
It's full of protein.
Good old C12H22O11. Just like Mama Threepwood used to make. Morgan! What do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife.
I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy!
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
V. Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink?
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy.
The song sounds sort of like leak spin. Well, some notes do have the same notes as in Evan Polka.
Ladies, please. There's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
Well, there won't be when I'm done with ya.
Get over yourself, Threepwood.
Yikes.
Jeez. Turned out by both.
Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever. Try not to kill each other while I'm away.
Yeah!
Good answer. Good answer.
Looks like Elaine and Morgan have made a dog's breakfast of your buffet.
What? That mess? Oh, pshaw, my boy. That's just the typical aftermath of our weekly ladies' night buffet table. Our lady pirates may be easy on the eyes, but heaven help you if you get between them and our bottomless salad bowl.
Yikes.
So they go apeshit for salad, huh? Ah, he got the darts back. And apparently lost his touch on throwing darts. I mean, those darts are all over the place except the dartboard.
Hey, WP. Looks like Ladies' Night is picked up a bit.
Picked up a little too much for my taste. These she-beasts have scared away all me eligible, hard-drinking, hard-spending pirate bachelors.
Would you mind knocking it off with the darts for a minute?
Not on your life! I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament, and who knows how long those hellions will stay out of my way!
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Can you make one of these Fat Island Fuzzy Nostrils?
Aye, aye, Captain!
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up! One Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril, heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libation!
Uh-oh.
Ah, gimme.
Ew. What did you do in there?
Okay, this is...
I'll be calm when the flay's been filleted like a fish. Yeah! Arr!
I just want to try to talk to WP.
WP?
I can't talk now, Captain. I've got to protect my bottles from these banshees.
All right. Ah, she's doing that thing like they do in Aliens.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
About your quest for vengeance? I'm afraid I still don't remember you.
You don't remember? How could you forget how you sank me marlin hunting ship off the coast of Snark Island? Or the time you framed me for mopery on Worthling Shores?
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head, I'm pretty sure I've never been to any of those places or done any of those things.
Yeah.
Well, you may
Never even
not
heard of
remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs, but you can be sure that there'll always be a black mark next to the name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Wait, did you say Guybrush Threepwood?
Aye, and a fouler name never escaped me lips.
But it's the wrong name. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You know, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. I keep getting his mail, too. You're not still upset about the whole hideously scarring your leg in a bid to seek unholy vengeance against the wrong target thing, are you?
Looks like she is.
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay
Why?
away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Arr!
Yike!
Let's go take a look at this puddle that has oozed from.
Ew. What was that?
Guybrush, do something on your food.
What's this piece of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
Sounds disgusting as well. Tuna colada. Would you like tuna colada? It's a hideous drink.
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bo.
But can you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time.
In the meantime,
The judge mixes a mean drink, but he's a horrible shot.
can we take the darts? I think that was the idea, Guybrush. Right?
Okay, this is really flattering, but let's calm down and talk this out like adults.
I'll be calm when the flame...
Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I spent a few nights together inside of a manatee.
Inside of a what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood! Ah!
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bites? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
You two fight like girls.
We kill like them too! Arr.
Yikes. Can't you two
V, got
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy.
They can go on forever, can't they?
Arr.
Occupied!
Sorry.
Why did she change her voice? Doesn't make any sense.
I'd better not distract him while he's making my tuna colada. He could slip up and add too much colada to my tuna.
Or too much tuna to your colada. I mean, seriously, why are we making him doing all that? I mean, I cannot even pick up the darts. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Other than trying to give the summons to Lane.
Hey, darling,
What?
would you mind taking this?
Only if you don't mind taking this!
Well, that certainly worked. Like a charm.
I wonder what happened to Murray. Hot, gooey wax.
And there's another scrap of paper.
The bartender's recipe for a Scab Island sling. Seems pretty simple. I'd better not distract him while he's making my...
So he's gonna be doing that forever, huh? Anybody got any bright ideas?
I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Ah,
Done! One Tri-Island tuna colada. Now
That's
I
what
can
I
get
need.
back to me darts.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme!
so how do I make
Hey,
them?
ladies.
What?
Elaine, Tucklebear.
You want bites? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
Good
Perfect.
for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Trademark. TM.
Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
I wouldn't
And
like to get.
conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if I...
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood. Could you give the court some idea of what a fine, upstanding
Hey, Neil.
pirate your husband is?
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal a statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys in a bridal gown.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Then he left me hanging over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I
No,
didn't
you
hear
left
from him
the-
for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue.
We didn't know it was cursed.
Seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times I've found myself tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy!
You're too good for him, love.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate!
TM.
Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam! Pox all over the place. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Yeah.
Hey?
Not complaining at all.
Honey, why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
Honey, why don't you please tell everyone?
Don't you honey me, you two-time...
La Esponja Grande, yeah.
Sure.
I'd like a second to think about my next move, Your Honor.
Make it fast! Your character witness is oozing all over my courtroom!
Well, what we need to do is just take the sponge.
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, have
Yeah.
brought this horrible pox to your shores.
Off with it!
Run him off the plank.
Jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
Hey again, Mickey.
I don't know. Maybe.
Jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor.
Yeah, it couldn't go horribly wrong at all.
Sugar cakes?
Off with it, head! Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
I think that might be
Does the
a...
defense have any
fake.
other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are... Right there.
LeChuck.
Woof.
What is the meaning of
Somebody
this?
likes him.
My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
Chuck, I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
I heard he
listen
was
to
a
him.
You
demon.
see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him.
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am. And I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the Quiet up there! The voodoo lady.
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the
She's
shack?
behind all of this?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the voodoo lady over the course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Lead him to the jungle beast!
Can't be true. Can it?
Why would she even do it?
Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the voodoo lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to my eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
Alright, I forgot to take the wedding ring from the table.
Oops. Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she has been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
At least we got the ring back.
La Esponja Grande has turned out to be La Esponja Lamo.
Uh-huh. Maybe it only works once in 100 years.